headed into the end zone, how about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Raiders 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry.
Oh, he want to leave probably again.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Open down the middle of the field. They'll get this well past midfield before they
So this is the kind of thing I'm dealing with right now.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's caught.
Bro, this is the kind of thing I'm dealing with right now, bro. All right, word.
9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him out to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Carr.
Jump.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First, a good pick up there.
Bro, it's this linebacker right here, bro.
First
He's
and
actually...
goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Ben Neiman on the tackle. A gain of
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
the Chiefs 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs.
Oh.
He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
do a pick.
3 things can happen. And 2
Come on.
he would kiss it on the ground.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I was about to run all over that nigga, bro.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
How do these niggas this nigga crazy?
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Wow.
It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted.
That's a terrible fucking pass.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw. It turned into an interception.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're
Well, you fucking called.
You're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Exactly.
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Bro.
On 2nd and 12.
Who you with this time?
It's complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
You're so annoying.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Why are you not talking?
Outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
What? But your connection's ass, bro. Yes.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All
yes.
Up, it's 7.
Because it worked. Who you with right now, bro? Huh?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he's in.
Right, you're not home.
Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
You're lying.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second.
You're at home?
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now
you're at home?
Here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of
Why lie?
It's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get in.
Bro, I'm about to lose.
To extend the lead by 2 more.
Raiders 15, Chiefs 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Wilson.
But I'm playing the game. I'm about to lose.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Why would you hang up? I am.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Chiefs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Complete to
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 21-yard line.
On second and 9. Mahomes flushed out right. Complete to tight end Kelsey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here and down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 40-yard line.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He was brought down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams, 64 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. About what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Chiefs.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 29, Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And his throw is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
It's now second.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, it's Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Carr finds Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jacobs now. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Derek Nottie on the
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Carr now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, tried his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. When you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Mahomes now on first down. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to
Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Operating from the gun. Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Las Vegas.
Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there. The two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brought him down.
One more time with Jacobs. And I think like they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Chiefs 34.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And a first down, Chiefs.
One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9.
Today's final.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.